Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello and welcome to episode 55 of Business Behind the Scene. Now today it's a special day because it's Christmas. I know that you guys are going to be listening this on Christmas Day. I have recorded this the week before Christmas, so I am beyond excited for this special day. Hopefully you guys had a really beautiful day and spending time with the family, and never take your family for granted. I have my family in Italy, and this year we won't be able to spend Christmas together, but we will do a Christmas via FaceTime for sure. So we never give up. We always find a way to spend time together. So if you do have a loved one, if you do have family, and you are wondering, oh my gosh, when this festive season is finished, I'm over my family, just be grateful and remember that some people are not as lucky. Now, today we're talking about collaborations. We're talking about change the way you work with other people. There is so many different ways that people collaborate with people. And I've been in business now for 6 years, and I've seen and I've myself lived so many wrong collaborations that I wanted to really chat with you guys about that, because a lot of us, we don't realize how collaborations can be a huge impact to our business in a positive way, but sometimes also in a negative way. So I have always, since I was little, preferred working with people when I am with them rather than being by myself. I always loved working in groups, working in teams. I was really struggling to really do stuff by myself. I've always been like that. So for me, collaboration was like a no-brainer. So I started to go out there networking at the beginning of my business, and everybody will ask to collaborate, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is fun, this is the best thing ever. And then I started to realize that a lot of people talk about collaboration, not many people do collaborations. A lot of people talk about collaborating because they want to gain something, they want to get something, they're not really willing to give something back. So for me, the biggest lesson was, first and foremost, not being afraid of collaborating, because I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to live in fear. I don't want to make a decision from fear. I want to be in abundance about collaborating. I want to choose the people that are going to be the right people to collaborate with. But also, in every decision of my business, I always know that if I were to choose a wrong person, then I should be fine. I will be fine. Nothing won't be the end of the world. Because how do I know? Because I have definitely chose the wrong collaborations. Definitely, like no doubt. Especially a really big one. And did it ruin my business? No, it probably ruined my cash flow for a bit. It probably ruined my pride a little bit. It really hurt my feelings a little bit. But guess what? The people around me saw it. The people around me felt it. There was no way that there's something beautiful about this, that as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as your heart is in the right place and you always do your best, there's no way that you can lose your reputation. Even if you choose the wrong person to collaborate with, even if that person's integrity is not at the same spot, the same place that you are, you're not going to ruin your reputation. People might doubt you. People might think, wait, if you're collaborating with that person's integrity is below zero, are you the same? And I know that some people might have thought that about me, but you know what? Sometimes we just have to go through bumpy rides to be able to overcome it. So I believe, and I truly, truly, truly believe that everything happens for a reason. Even the bits that really hurt, even the people that would choose the wrong people, they still are there to teach us something. I know what you're saying is, geez, can I just learn this without getting slapped, without getting hurt? Yes, I hear you. But sometimes those feathers, we don't listen to them. Sometimes those signs, those lessons, we don't listen to them. So, we got to get told in other ways. And I totally, totally accept it. So at the beginning of my business, I got into a collaboration that, if you want to say right or wrong, which I don't believe there is such a thing as right or wrong, but if we wanted to talk about right or wrong, that probably would have been the wrong collaboration for sure. And what happened is that I chose this mentor that was only want to win from this collaboration. Wasn't really there to truly help me. But that was again my impression. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were there to help me. Maybe they were there to support me. Maybe they were keen to make this happen. But the thing is, the perception that I was going through when that happened is that they were not creating a win-win situation. So one of my rules in entering in any collaboration is to create a win-win-win. What does it mean? It's going to be a win for me, it's going to be a win for the collaborator, and it's going to be a win for both of our clients. So if you want, it's a 4-win way, right? If it's not everybody win from this, I am not interested in collaborating with anybody. Also, I only collaborate with about 1 or 2 businesses a year, because the reason being is because I over deliver. Like, I'm never going to say to someone, yes, let's do something, and yes, we're going to be speaking together, and yes, we're going to come up with all these events, and then I won't promote it, and then I won't do anything with it. I can't. Like, I literally cannot sleep at night if I did something like that. So for me, when I say we're going to do something, when I say I want to collaborate, I am going to over deliver on my promise. So the people that I choose to collaborate with, they have to be people that I truly trust. They have to be people that have the same values as me. They have to have people that work as hard as I do, because I know that I'm going to over deliver. I need to make sure that they do the same, because if not, I'm going to be resentful. I'm not going to have a fun collaboration, right? So the other thing is that I notice is that people collaborate in the wrong spot of the funnel. So I love collaborating in the top of the funnel with all my followers. I love to share, speak for anybody. I love for anybody to speak for my tribe. Like, I do a lot of swaps in that sense, and that is totally fine. I do not collaborate where I invite people. I do not invite people to my workshop to speak for my people, because that is where I need to make sure that I showcase what I can do for people. If there is too many offers in a workshop, people will say no. Unless the workshop is a 2 or 3 day workshop, then in that case you can have different speakers. But if you have a workshop that is like 4-hour or a full day workshop, you need to focus to your strengths, to what you can bring to the table, instead of trying to put too many offers on the table, and then people get confused, because a confused mind will always say no. So this has been the biggest lesson for me, and I see that a lot in my clients. They spend so much time and energy trying to collaborate with people from like just a simple workshop, and it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's just really hard for people to really get the value. So if you want your clients to come to a workshop and get value, have less speakers for a day. Is way better than have multiple speakers. Now, I'm talking about this, and if you are any of my clients, you will understand. I'm talking about the middle of the funnel. If we're talking about the middle of the funnel, we don't want any speakers in there. The speakers go either at the top, most likely, that's what I prefer, or at the bottom. I do not want to have any speakers in the middle of the funnel. If you have no clarity around what does that mean, you have to come to one of my half-day workshops where I really go through and teach people how to really have a strong marketing funnel, where you can build the trust with your audience and really get them to commit to a high ticket offer. Now, when we collaborate, I don't want to take that lightly, right? So for me, collaboration is going to be a conversation of, hey, my audience need you. Your audience need me. Why don't we just work together? Why don't we work out? Why don't we find a way to make this happen? Why don't we talk about what is the best option for your audience to get value from me, and vice versa? So for example, this year, we just map out a new course that we're launching in 2021, and it's with my mentors. So my mentors have been helping me greatly, an immense deal in leadership, in having tough conversations, in dealing with my team, in business growth, and so much more. So I said, you know what, William, people need you. My clients need you, my audience need you. And he's like, well, Francesca, my people need you. Like, what you, because I'm also helping him in his business, in the social media side. And he said, wow, like, this is incredible. The systems that you guys put in place for us, how organized we are now and how much we are delegating to virtual assistants and all of that. My clients need that. And I said, fantastic. Well, why don't we come together and bring together a course that will be like a course that everybody is available to purchase, and we're going to record it next year, and we're going to spend quite a bit of time creating this incredible course. So that collaboration is going to be quite strong in 2021. So William Farmer, the owner of Dale Carnegie, and I are going to do this incredible course together that people are going to be able to take advantage of. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you email us and find out if we can really help you to get your hands on it. There will be a pre-launch, and there will be an incredible pre-launch price. If you are any of my Mafians listening to this, any of my clients, don't worry, it will be part of your package. So what's important here is that you think about how can we create something that is going to be a win-win situation. So by creating this course with William, what happens is that all my followers and all my clients that, they've worked with me already, they might need the next step. And so they're going to go and work with William. And vice versa, the people that are working with me, they might need to, and they're working with William, they're thinking, oh my goodness, I need to work with this woman. So it's a great way to showcase each other's value. But also, you got to make sure that you choose someone like, William and I, we're definitely going to do that for each other. That we truly believe in the power of the other person. And when we talk each other up, it's not just to like talk each other up. It's more genuinely coming from a place of like, he changed everything for me, and it was so priceless to have him as my mentor, and it's just a no-brainer for me. It's like everybody needs William right? And he feels the same way about my social media help. And so when you have that true respect for someone, that's when a collaboration can be of success. When you don't have that respect, that's when things can go really bad. And so for me, what's important, I've seen a lot of people make this mistake. They go and collaborate with anybody, because they don't want to do things alone. Do not make that decision. If you want to collaborate, you got to collaborate from a place of, this person is incredible. They are so successful. They are so amazing at what they do. The knowledge is out of this world. I need my audience to see this. This is incredible. This is the reason why you want to collaborate. You don't want to collaborate from scarcity, from fear not be able to do it by yourself. There's going to be more. There's going to be more that you have to do. You're going to make sure that you actually bring their expertise to the table and really talk them up if you truly believe it. So when people reach out to me and say, Francesca, can we collaborate? I just have to be honest and say, I don't collaborate with anybody that is either my client. So that means that I've worked with them. I know them inside out. I know the business. I know the values. I know what they believe in. I know how much we have in common. I know where their heart is. So most of my collaborations are my clients. Most of the people that I interview are my clients, because those are the people that I really get to spend a lot of time with. And I know how much they honest and they truly want to help and make things happen. So this is something that a lot of people don't tell you when you first start in business. So I just can't stand those people that like come up with like crazy ideas that they've never done before, and they go, hey, let's do an event with like $300 per person. Let's get 400 people there. And it's like, no, I just, you don't understand how difficult that is. And you're thinking that because I've got a big network, you're going to be able to do that. It's not happening. Like, we're going to have the same amount of people in our network so that we can actually lever it on each other. So I've done so many successful collaborations that way, where my business was a little bit smaller than the other person, and vice versa. I did it in a way that my business was a bit bigger than the other person. And it's possible. It's very successful to do it that way. However, you have to be humble. You have to come from a place of, I'm here to give. I'm here to support you. I'm here to, people need you in their lives. So I'm okay to do everything I can to make your business succeed, because my clients need you. And so when you come from a place of giving, the collaboration cannot go wrong. So as I said at the beginning, I was starting to mention what happened at the beginning of my journey. I got burnt out. I got burnt out from this mentor that all of a sudden wanted 40% of my business and did not truly help me to get the business out there, but just more make me feel that without that person, I wouldn't be able to go to anywhere. And so that was me making a decision from scarcity, thinking like I truly cannot get anywhere. I cannot get successful. It's not happening. I cannot do it without this person, and that is the wrong way to do business. If you want to collaborate, you gotta collaborate from a place of I know I can do it with or without you, but doing it with you, it will be more fun. It will be more engaging. We're gonna get more people. It's gonna be more entertaining for us, for the clients, for everybody. So let's do it. It's gonna be from that place rather than from a place of if I don't do it with you, I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna have nothing, so I definitely need to do it with you, right? We don't want that, because that is such a wrong way to do business. So if you're listening to this and you're planning for your 2021 and you're thinking collaborations, like I'm so afraid, please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, but be mindful. Be mindful of the person that you choose. Be mindful of the values. Be mindful of the reason why you are wanting to collaborate. Be mindful of the ups and downs. Be upfront and honest, even if it's really tough at the beginning when you go, oh my gosh, I don't want to have that tough conversation. Bring it all on the table. So you got to come up with all the scenarios. What if I bring more people than you? What if you bring more people than me? What if you bring 0 and I bring more? Like, what's gonna happen then? What if your people don't show up? What if my people don't show up? What if my people buy and your people don't buy? And what if the other way around? So you wanna bring all the scenarios and have a solution for every scenario before they happen. Because guess what? Before they happen, you'll be like, oh, it's okay. I don't mind if my people buy and yours don't. It's all good. And then when that happens, you'll be like spewing, like, no, it's so unfair. Your people didn't buy and I have to pay your commission. It's not fair, blah, blah, blah. Right? So we did need to make sure that we talk about all of that before it happened from a place of this is business. There's no emotion attached to this. Business is a number game. Let's talk numbers. What if this happened? What if that happened? What is all the scenarios? Bring them all to the table in your favor and your disfavor. So I always bring stuff from a point of what if I don't do my work? What if my people don't buy? What if you don't get the results that you're expecting and you're going to be happy? I want to make sure that the other person needs are met. And if it's a good collaboration, they will do the same for me. And if you come from that place, there is no way this can go wrong. It's an incredible way to do business and to do collaborations, but also please don't overcommit. Don't say yes if you don't think 100% you can do it. If you have doubts, bring them to the table in that conversation. Put it all into writing, sign it. It doesn't have to be a legal document. I mean, I didn't do it, a lot of the collaboration, depends how big they were. But I just wrote it down so that we are on the same page, so I can go, all right, this is what we want to do. This is how it looks like. And we've got everything in writing. Because listen, when things go right, you think, it's fine. But when things don't start to go as good, it's going to be a lot harder. So trust me when I want to say, just be honest, bring it all up front, be okay to bring all the scenarios up front. Even if it's a little bit of a tough conversation, don't stop, don't give up, because that will be the difference for a successful collaborations and a non-successful collaborations. A lot of my clients do a whole training on collaborations in the Mafia Academy, and they are loving it because they go, I would have never thought that way. I teach them way to collaborate, how to collaborate, what to do, how to come up with the deal, and how to move forward in the collaboration. And people love it because nobody teaches this stuff, right? So I hope that this podcast gives you a little bit on insights on how to collaborate. Don't be afraid of collaborating. Don't say I don't want to collaborate because I want to keep it all for me, because actually collaboration is the best way for you to actually grow your business, because two is better than one, right? You got double the network, you got double the views, double the exposure, double the engagement. Everything is gonna happen once you collaborate. So it's great to collaborate. I don't want you to be afraid of it. However, you need to be smart about it. You need to make sure that it's a triple win or fourth win. Everybody's winning from it, not just you or not just them. As long as you know that. And if you have a bad collaboration, guess what? You're going to learn from it. It's not going to be the end of the world. Don't stop collaborating because one person didn't do the right thing, but you just keep going. It's like if, you get your heart broken and then you say, I'm never going to be married again, or never going to have a boyfriend or girlfriend again. You can't do that, right? Love is part of what we are. And the same with collaboration. We love being part of something. We love all being there for each other. So go ahead, collaborate, have fun, plan your collaborations in advance. Make sure that you also don't jump into something too quickly and go like, yeah, let's do it. And then you start doing it and you get stuck in it. Really think it through. Have all your things on the table, talk about it, write a contract up and sign it so that you both are on the same page. And this is how you're going to be able to take your business to the next level. I love collaborations. I'm always going to do collaborations. However, please, if you listen to this, don't email me. Not everybody's going to email me. Let's collaborate. I only choose about 2 people. And those people are people that are in multi-million dollar businesses like I am, because obviously this is where I'm heading and I want to make sure that I support and help people like that. If you are keen to collaborate, that's what the Mafia Academy is for. It's my academy where all my clients collaborate and they really truly boost each other businesses in a way that I have never seen before. So the Mafia Academy is the place to collaborate. Everybody love working together. It's where everybody's got communities, everybody's got run events. So it's really easy to create fair collaborations because that's what we're all about. All right, so thank you so much everybody for listening. Again, Merry Christmas. I hope you're having the time of your life today. I hope you guys are spending time with the family. Love them, squeeze them, give them all your love, not just today, any day, because any day is Christmas if you choose to. So if you're listening to this a day that's not Christmas, listen. It can be Christmas. It's just a choice. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful holidays, and I'll see you next week. Hey, if you enjoyed listening to this podcast, then you have to come and check out my Facebook group, Entrepreneurs Abundance Mindset. It's a community of over 9,000 business owners that are also ready to boom their businesses. Don't forget to also hit the subscribe button on this podcast and leave a review so that you can win a ticket to my Invisible to Invincible workshop. I'll see you next week.